This is K Basics, video number 9, how to publish your ebook on Amazon Kindle. So first we'll go through a pre-publishing checklist. So this is everything that you need to have in order before you go and publish your ebook in KDP in the Kindle Direct Publishing platform. So first you will need the title, subtitle, and series title of your book. If your book isn't in a series, you don't need to have a series title. And also not all books have subtitles either. You may just have a title. But if you do have all those things in your book, then you'll want them to be ready to put into the correct fields when you're publishing. Next, you need to have your author name. So this is your name or the pen name that you're going to be publishing your book under. Next, you're going to want to have your formatted ebook file ready for uploading. So this is your finished book. It's proofread, it's edited, it's formatted into a Kindle Mobi file, which is optimal, and ready to be uploaded into the KDP platform. Next, you're going to want to have your cover ready. So this is your professional ebook cover. It's best to have a JPEG for this cover, and the size that works best for Kindle, for KDP, is 1563 by 2500 pixels. Also, next, you're going to want to have your sales description all written out, dialed in for your product page, because that will be uploaded into the KDP platform as well. You'll also want your list of 7 search keywords. So it's great to have these done ahead of time, so when you go to upload them into KDP, you can just copy and paste them. You also want to have your 2 categories chosen that you're going to publish your book in for the Kindle store. And you've also chosen a price that you're going to launch your book at. And so for pricing at launch, look at what your the bestsellers in your niche are doing for pricing. Oftentimes you'll see that people will price at 99 cents for launch in order to get some traction, get a lot of downloads, get a good ranking, and then they'll move it up to a higher price. But some niches, they launch at $2.99 or $3.99. It really depends. So check out what the bestsellers in your niche are doing. Right, so now we'll go into the demonstration in the KDP platform of how to publish your ebook. Right, so here I am in my KDP account, just logged in. I am on the bookshelf page, so this is where all the books are listed. Right now I have it filtered by books that are publishing. I have nothing that's publishing right now, so there's nothing showing. But what you want to do on this first page to publish your book is click on Kindle ebook. Okay, so let's go through and fill out all of these fields. So choose the book's primary language, English, put the book's title and subtitle. Here's where you put the series information. So you can put the series name, and you can put the number that the book is in a series. But even if you want to have a name for your series, you don't necessarily have to number your books. So you can keep this number part empty. So this is completely up to you. And again, it shows here the subtitle, series title, edition number. These are all optional. You do not need to have these things in order to publish your ebook. And so edition number. So this is where you would provide information if the title's a new edition of an existing book. So I don't think I've ever used this. So unless you're doing a new edition, you wouldn't have to worry about this. Here's author. You put the primary author, first name and last name. This is where you'd put your name if you're having your name, your real name on the cover, or if you're using a pen name, this is where you'd enter your pen name. If you have other contributors for the book, like say you had co-author, you wanted to list the editor or something like that, you would put them here, and you can see in this drop-down menu, there are all of these different contributor titles you can choose from. So generally, most of the time, you will just be using this primary space, unless you're doing some kind of a co-author book here. So this is where you would copy and paste your sales description that will appear on the product page for your ebook. And there are certain HTML commands you can use in here so that text will appear, bolded or italicized. And so right here you can go to supported HTML for book description in KDP. So even if you just Google this, this will come up, and it has all of the HTML tags. And it gives you the instructions on how to use these tags in this short sentence above. So the next field here, the next section, indicates that you own the copyright and hold the necessary publishing rights. So you click yes. Keywords. This is where you copy and paste your 7 search keywords. And so like I said, it's good to have these done ahead of time. You can just copy and paste your keywords into here. And again, these could be long-tail or short-tailed keywords. So they can be one word or they can be multiple words. Categories, this is where you choose your categories that you want your book to appear under in the Kindle store. And so you can start by choosing fiction or nonfiction, whatever you have, and you go down and find the categories that most suit your book. So if you're doing a romance book, you can go down to romance, and then you can see that there are several subcategories to choose from too. So you can choose a couple of different subcategories that suit your book. Or if you're doing a romance book, you can choose one subcategory in romance, and then you can choose another category that your book may fit into in the store. I mean, it may be a contemporary woman book, it might be a coming-of-age book, it might be an action and adventure book. So you have some different options here. For this age and grade range, I recommend keeping this empty, as putting age ranges will limit the visibility of your book. And here it is asking you about pre-orders. So if you want to release your book now, you click here. If you're looking to set a pre-order, you would click here, and there's information here on letting you know what exactly pre-order entails. And so it allows your book to be available for sale as much as 90 days before the release date. And so people buy your book on pre-order, and then they have it delivered to their Kindle the day your book is released. So let's press save and continue and go to the next page. So the next page here has the Kindle ebook content. So this is where you're going to be uploading your book file into KDP. So the first question here is about digital rights management. And so I always choose no. Digital rights management, it's designed to prevent piracy and whatnot, but it actually ends up oftentimes limiting how your customers can view your book across their different devices. So I always choose no for digital rights management. Right here is where you upload the ebook manuscript. So this is where you would click and you would choose your ebook file, your Mobi file, from your computer and upload it. And it usually takes a few minutes to upload. Then right down below that, here's where you have the Kindle ebook cover. And so you see there's an option here to use Cover Creator to make your book cover. Do not do this. It makes terrible covers. So never use the Kindle ebook cover or the KDP Cover Creator. It isn't good. So have your own cover created. Either create it yourself with Photoshop or Canva if you have the skills to do that. If not, hire a designer and get a professional looking cover. And this is where you upload your cover file. Down here is where you can use the previewer to view the book that you've uploaded into the Kindle store, just to make sure everything's okay with formatting, that it looks good, that the reader will have a good reading experience when they download your book and they're reading through it. And down here, this is for ISBN. So this is for ISBNs are for physical copy books. So generally, you don't have to worry about this for your ebook. If you publish your book through Amazon CreateSpace as well, which is where you publish for print-on-demand physical books, they can assign you an ISBN there. So don't worry about the ISBN here. And let's click Save and Continue. Okay, so this next page here is the Kindle ebook pricing page. And so this is where you can choose to enroll in KDP Select. And so KDP Select is a program which allows you to get some kind of different promotional possibilities for your book. So you can do a free promotion. You get 5 free promo days in every 90-day period. You also have the ability to do what are called Kindle countdown deals. So it's another type of promotion through KDP Select or through the Kindle store. KDP Select also allows your book to be available to readers through Kindle Unlimited. So what Kindle Unlimited is it's a program kind of like Netflix. So readers spend $10 a month and they get to download unlimited books to read from the Kindle store. And they can only download books that are enrolled in KDP Select. And the way you get paid when readers borrow your book through KDP Select is you get paid by the page read. So readers will be reading through your book and then you get paid for every page that they read. Lately, the per page payout rate has been around half a cent per word, around there, maybe a little bit less. Down here is where you select the territories you want your ebook to be available, and generally you'll choose all territories so that your book is available worldwide. And next we have royalty and pricing. And so if your book is priced between $2.99 and $9.99, you can publish your book and receive 70% royalties. So that's what I've chosen. If you launch your book at 99 cents, you have to choose the 35% option. Then you just, as soon as you do that, you enter the list price here, how much you want to sell it for, and then Amazon tells you how much you'll be making in a royalty. And then down here is enroll in Kindle Matchbook. So give customers who purchase your print book from Amazon the option to purchase your Kindle book for $2.99 or less. I'm not too concerned about that. I don't check it off. That makes no difference in my world. Down here is book lending. So allow your customers to lend Kindle ebooks after purchasing to their friends and family for a duration of 14 days. And this is locked. Amazon's chosen it for us. And it says, why is this locked? So titles with the 70% royalty option are required to be enrolled in Kindle book lending. And then down here is the terms and conditions. So it just lets you know what you're agreeing to when you publish with KDP. And then if you agree to those terms, you click publish your Kindle ebook. And then a notice comes up saying that it will take up to 72 hours for your title to be available for purchase on Amazon. But honestly, usually the books are live around 12 hours, sometimes up to 24 hours, but that's kind of the maximum. Very, very rarely does it take longer than 24 hours for a book to be live in the Kindle store. So I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions about this, the best place to ask questions is in my free Facebook community group. So be sure to go to the description and click the link to join my free Facebook community group. And on that note, I will see you on the next video.
I hope you're enjoying K-Basics, this Kindle Publishing for Beginners course, that you're finding it helpful, you're getting a lot of value from it. And also be sure to go into the description and download my book idea to bestseller blueprint. And also join my free community Facebook group. The link is down in the description. And that's where you can come and hang out with me, hang out with a whole bunch of other publishers, ask questions, and be part of this great community. See you on the next video.